Hey, real quick too, shout, cop the
Yes,
law
sir.
to you. I appreciate
Go
that.
get yourself a tea, you know what I'm saying?
That's love, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Mile High Minute, #1 podcast in the universe. We live, we in Denver, Colorado, with a legend, man. For the second time, or actually, this is technically like the third or fourth time. Lil Odd, man, what's the word?
What's poppin'? Nothing much, just working, putting in that work, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah, we got a special guest, man. We got his daughter here, you know what I'm saying?
Big fat kid. Got my fat kid with me.
Hey, man, take notes. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be good fathers out here, man. Respect.
Yes, sir.
All right, well, let's get into it. So the last interview we did, I want to say it was probably like almost a year ago, like 9 months to 12 months ago type. I think it was We Them Young. That was the video. I think the last video dropped before our last interview.
Yeah, that was about like a year.
So we're gonna dive into some of the new videos first. So you dropped Fake Love, Pole Dance, Lane Switched, Mo Hunted, and then you just dropped another feature with P4K from Baby Stone Gorillas, 303 to LA.
Yeah.
At least just on your page. I'm not sure if you dropped on other platforms as well.
Yeah, and then I got a video with Stain that I dropped too. I got a video with Plugs that I dropped too. And then I got two videos coming on the way.
Hell yeah, no, we excited for those ones. So first off, like what makes you want to drop a bunch of visuals? We'll get into that first.
I just started noticing visuals, like they catch more attention, people are more visual with it. So like when I was first starting dropping these SoundCloud like links, personally myself, when I scroll down and I see a SoundCloud link, it's like rare for me to kind of check it out. But when I see a video, I don't care if it's trash or not, I'm picking it out, you know what I mean? So I'm just kind of, I think just the visuals are kind of catching a lot more attention for sure.
No, yeah, that's smart. That's what like people always tell me too, is like the YouTube, like the music videos and stuff, especially when you're building that catalog, is just really important.
Yeah.
Catching people's attention.
And I feel like people take you a little bit more serious when you actually put in your craft. You know, if they see you got like 10 videos out, they're like, damn, bro's actually working. Yeah,
and people want to see what you look like. You know what I'm saying? They just want to see like it. They want to put a visual to like the sound. You know what I'm saying? That's real. Okay. Looks like Pole Dance is almost at 4K. That looks like the biggest visual on your platform since the last interview. Mm-hmm. What was, how did that video come together?
That one was I just kind of made the song for it, and a lot of my people were kind of saying I should shoot a video. Yeah. And to be honest, my cousin Palone kind of set everything up for me, and he just kind of really wanted me to shoot that video. So he paid for it, and he set everything up for me, and we just shot it. We shot it here upstairs.
Hell yeah.
And yeah.
No, that was dope. That's dope. And then when it comes to the P4K feature, 303 to LA, what made you decide to go with that one?
I hit bro up. I was looking for some features, and he was one of the first to reply back. Mm-hmm. And then he was like, "Shit, bro, send me the payment. We could get to working." And I sent it to him right away. And then we hopped on a FaceTime call, and then we kind of was just like planning everything out from there. And then I was kind of focusing on my own work for a little bit, and I was like kind of slacking on it a little bit, so I didn't drop it. When I paid for the feature, I didn't really drop it till like 5 months after. Yeah. And then, but yeah, that I fuck with P4K and his music, the Baby Stone Gorillas. Shout out to them. I fuck with them. Yeah. So I had to get that feature from bro for sure.
No, that was smart because, you know what I'm saying, Colorado and Cali, there's a strong connection there. And like you said, Baby Stone Gorillas have been really coming up in the industry recently. So yeah, out of all the, I mess with like all of them in there, but like I would say he's kind of the face. I don't want to like piss anyone off in the group or nothing, but like you know what I'm saying, when you watch the visuals, you see him a lot of times.
Well, I feel like to be real with you, he caught my attention more than all of them. They're all hard. They all slap. Right, but bro, I was fucking with bro's flow heavy, so I was like, I need to cause I hit the Baby Stone group up,
Right.
and then I didn't get no reply, and I hit just dude up in his individual, and he hit me up literally like 2 hours later, and then we hopped on call and got everything from kind of got it on the flow from there.
Yeah. I did an interview with Five Much from BSG, and like he showed a lot of love too. Like they real about their business, so that's respect.
Yeah.
Could you see like a visual, like you see y'all doing a visual together?
They said
out there. Or?
So it's on the floor for sure. So like December, they said they might be popping out. So he said if he pops out, that we're gonna link up, shoot the video and everything. So hopefully they pop out December, and if they do, we're gonna shoot the video.
Man, if any promoters are watching this, if you throw that show first, I guarantee you that's some money in there because he's got a lot. That whole group got a lot of fans out here for us.
Yeah.
Okay, then. What's been new with you since that last interview? Like as far as life and stuff, how's everything going?
Shit, it's been going good. Just steady working and stuff. And then since the last interview, I'd probably say I'm a little bit more hungry than last time. Last time I was dropping and stuff, but like this time I'm dropping a lot more. I'm doing a lot more shows, like this merge, like just more about my business and shit like that. So I feel like from the last time to this time, I'm a lot more hungrier for sure.
Hell yeah. From the shows and the stuff y'all been posting on Instagram, it's been looking real turn. You know what I'm saying? A lot of lights out, a lot of fans showing y'all love. So how is that feeling when you're at the shows and like people are actually supporting and like bumping the music and stuff?
It feels dope. I had people come take pictures and autographs and shit.
That's dope.
Yeah, so it's something new to me. So I got to start getting a little used to that. So it's a good feeling for sure.
Hell yeah. What do you think like stands out and makes people really mess with your music in Colorado? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is it to you that you feel is like gravitating people towards the music?
I feel like I could, to be real with you, I feel like I could hop on any beat. And I'm not just, I could spit bars, talk shit, and then I can be on some like melody type shit. Try to use some auto-tune, mix it up. I just mix it up and I just make it, I just try to sound like myself. So I don't really try to sound like no one else. But I try switching it up. So I like, right now I like the mixtape. I got a mixtape coming soon with Stan. And we got like different songs. It's not gonna be the same type of style in every song.
Yeah. How would you describe your sound? I know you say it's like unique to yourself, but would you put like a description towards it?
I'd say like a West Coast sound for sure. Like I like the West Coast beats and stuff like that. I'd be considered West Coast for sure.
Hell yeah. Okay, that's dope. And then you said you dropped the merch. Is that Goon World merch?
Yeah. Dropped that. That went good. Sold out.
Oh, you sold out already?
Yeah, I sold out in the first week.
Damn, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's real. That's how you know there's a real demand and shit, man. Okay. You got a show tomorrow. This interview will probably be out after that show, but you want to talk about that show a little bit, how it's come together and how you feel like the marketing and everything went behind it?
I feel like it's been a minute since I've seen some dope upcoming artists. It's a lot of old heads and shit. No disrespect to them. Get your bag, whatever.
We have to talk about that too.
I mean, no disrespect to them. Get your bag, shit, bro. But we want some new, once that new sound, the new rappers coming and shit. And I feel like shout out to Fresh. I feel like bro's he's doing some right shit for the city, bringing these people out and bringing Acito, JR, and Smiles and stuff. And I got so I'm excited, especially to be working with Acito.
Hell yeah. And then the show y'all just did with AZ Chike and then Bravo the Bag Chaser. I know we kind of just dove into it, but like, how was that show?
That show was dope. My boy Plugs killed that set. Had the best set for sure, and it was dope. It was a dope experience. I had a lot of love and shit, and it was I haven't really done a lot of big shows like that, so it was a good experience. A little pregame before the show tomorrow for sure.
Hell yeah. No, shout out Fresh. He's been doing a lot of marketing behind it. He's got a lot of good sponsors. So, like, he really took it serious, and that's when it go up, you know what I'm saying? What I wanted to get into as well, since we just brought it up, there's been a lot of people going back and forth on Facebook about like, you know, basically promoters bringing like older artists and stuff like that to Colorado. What is your take on that whole situation? Have you seen the dialogue? Or?
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, I think promoters need to stop bringing them old heads over here, straight up, to be real with you. I mean, they're dope, like, but like, fucking baby bashing and like shit. Like, come on, my nigga, like, no
I
one's...
think they got some on, they got like a little show coming up. Well, I just got added on to it last week. It's like, doing some bullshit.
Oh, that's gonna be hard.
Yeah, no, the like baby bashing them shit, like, you know what I mean? Get your bag and shit, whatever, if they offering you it and
right.
shit, but like, you're not really gonna see some dope new artists even here to try to even open up for someone like that. You know what I mean? Like, we wanna open up for niggas that we bumping ourselves and shit, like young,
right.
You know, people that are hungry too. You know, not these old heads that have their time fucking 15 years ago and shit.
Right. No, yeah, I mean, that's real. I even, I was kind of talking to Troy Good about this, you know what I'm saying, because he, you know, had some words about blogs out here, and I told him straight up, I was like, you know, it was probably a smart move. Like, you probably made some money, you know what I'm saying, get your bag. I feel like bringing Dizzy Right to Pueblo was probably smart, because, like, Pueblo probably don't have the same shows as, like, you know, Denver does.
Yeah.
Denver has shows, like, every night almost, so... You know, that's dope. The Springs, Greeley, wherever, you know what I'm saying? But, like, yeah, you can't not expect some type of, like, flag sometimes when it comes to some of the older artists, you know what I'm saying? Like, but like I said, if you making your money, cool, but at the same time, like, you gotta respect, like, people's opinions on that, too. And it's like the same thing with any artist out here, any platform, you know what I'm saying? We all gonna get some type of, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Agreement. You're gonna get people that support you and people that don't necessarily agree with you. So it is what it is. But that's some real shit. Oh yeah. So I did want to ask this. You've been dropping a lot of visuals and stuff like that, singles, good features. Do you have any tapes out yet?
I have a Goon World tape.
Goon World tape.
I dropped that like about a year and a half ago. That was my first mixtape, and so. My thing about mixtape is like, I still have Goon World 2 coming out, and that's something I'm working on the side. But I got right now. I have it's called Tales from the Hood, and it's Stain, and that one we dropping that New Year's, and then so that's gonna be coming out. We got like a good 12 to 15 tracks, and then the Goon World 2 should be coming right after that, but I kind of pushed that back because I want that mixtape to be one of my best work. Because Goon World 1 was kind of like how I came up, so Goon World 2 is kind of like how I'm doing now.
Yeah. What's the like whole idea behind the Goon World like name and stuff like that?
So really is like I kind of came up with it because like me and my cousins, like and all my you know my family and stuff, I've been around a lot of like criminals and stuff like that. So like, you know, they're goons, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and I feel like when we all together and we all mobbing somewhere, you know, it's a goon world. You know, we feel like it's our time to take over, especially when we all united and together. So that's how I look at it. It's a goon's world, like it's my world.
Okay, that's real. Now. We got to talk about it, man. That daytime, you sent me the preview, and I was like, that's crazy. You know, shout out Lincoln Bio. That visual looks like it's gonna go stupid. Is that gonna be on the Goon World 2 that daytime? Or
daytime's gonna be on Tales, the tape with Stain. Okay. That's gonna be on that one.
Man, what was the idea behind that visual? Because that looked like some new stuff. Like, you know. You see a bunch of dope like visuals nowadays, you know what I'm saying? There's a bunch of dope videographers out here going crazy. But that one just kind of, it hit different. It looked like, you know what I'm saying, like a real story, you know what I'm saying? Like a plot, all that stuff. So what kind of, how did that come together?
My thing was I was shooting a lot of videos, bro, and I was getting tired of having the same group, like, and just churning up, you know?
Yeah.
And with the daytime one, I did that one on my own time. I was going to put that on Goon World 2. So that was supposed to be me. And then, I wanted to shoot with Lincoln Bio and stuff, and I had everything planned because like when I was hearing it, it's kind of like it's already giving out a story.
Yeah.
So I was thinking this was the perfect song to do like a movie for, you know, and then I threw Stain on it because we were doing the tape, and I was like, fuck it, I'll throw you on it. And then when I gave the idea to Lincoln Bio, I just told him like it's like a story of retaliation, you know, shit that goes down in the hood, like, you know, like the, you know, people what people really see, like the bad side.
Right.
And so like that's how I wanted to do the story from start to beginning. You know, it catches more attention and it's just a little bit more interesting, and it kind of like spice it up a little bit. Kind of want to, you know, kind of motivating others to start going a little harder and shit too.
Yeah. No, that's
because that's what it was for me. I did it mainly because like seeing other rappers, not even here. I don't really see a lot of rappers doing it here, but like big rappers, seeing the movies and stuff.
Right.
Like you know, it's dope. So I was like, if they could do it, you know, I could do that shit too.
No, yeah, it just looks like something unique. You know what I'm saying? And Lincoln Bio really knows how to.
Yeah, that dude's a go.
Yeah.
And he's the one shooting. He's gonna be shooting my next video too tomorrow.
Did you hit him up or did he hit you up or was it kind of like?
He hit me up. And I was leaving bro hanging for a while because I ain't gonna lie, he was kind of like taxing, but honestly with his price, it's worth his price.
Sense,
you know, his shit comes out hard, bro. Like you know, shout out to all the video mans. I fuck with Mac. Shout out my nigga Mac, A1 and shit.
Yeah.
But Lincoln Bio is for sure top 3.
Yeah, no, that's real. Like him and Director Av, you know what I'm saying? They, like you said, they do have expensive price, but you're paying for the quality. You know
You get a movie.
Yeah. But like, shout out everyone going crazy with the visuals. You know what I'm saying? There's hella dope video on
I fuck with all of them.
I want to talk about this too, just cause like, it seems like every time I post like an artist that isn't necessarily African American, there's some type of like. Not every time, but there's some type of like feedback that people may not like. You feel me? So, how do you, or what's your opinion on like artists who aren't African American saying like the N word in their song? Obviously, it's not the hard R, but like, what's your whole opinion on that? Because every time, I swear, every time I post an artist, like
they always say something like
there's always some shit, and I'm like, bro. But
nah, honestly though, like I grew up with a lot of like African American homies and shit. You know, like. Growing up, and I still got my homies, like shout out my nigga Nez and shit, like you know, and I be chilling with them. We grow up like kind of the same way, you know, we get treated kind of the same, so you know, and I don't feel like it's nothing wrong. I feel like it's kind of I'm not saying it in a racist way. I'm just like I'm saying it kind of like you like my boy, like you me my boy. Yeah. It's not like nothing like, you know, I'm calling him a nigga because he's black. He's my nigga because that's my boy.
Right.
Yeah.
No, that's real. Yeah, I just had to ask because it's like, man, people are always like wondering. But then it's like you still see a lot of support too, though. Like you see a lot of like.
I feel like people like, especially Mexicans who hate when other people do. I just feel like they're just trying too hard to be Mexican. Like, bro, just if that's how you grew up, then that's you. Just be you. You know what I mean?
Just be you. Yeah.
You don't gotta be trying too hard.
No, that's real. Okay, man. Well, shit. What's on the way? I know we just talked about the visual Lincoln Bio. You got a tape with Stain on the way. You got another tape, Goon World 2 on the way.
I got a feature with Acito. I'm doing with Stain. We're shooting the video for that after the concert tomorrow, so something I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna keep trying to work with other artists out of state and shit, like, and just keep trying to network. You know, it's a lot. It's a big part of the thing we're missing. I feel like we're missing here. A lot of people ain't really putting in that money to even reach out. Like, it ain't cheap, bro. Like, I know it ain't, but I'm going broke off this shit. So, like, if you ain't got the dedication for it, bro, then just don't even do it.
No, that's real. Well, yeah, I mean, you know, that's some good advice. What kind of like advice would you give artists? You know what I'm saying? Because you've kind of showed people, hey, you can go out of state and like network, get features. You know what I'm saying? Like do dope visuals. So, what is the importance to networking with artists from out of state and like doing these shows and different things?
I just feel like it just moves like that. Whether you gain hundreds or fucking 10, bro, it's just progress. You know what I mean? It might not get a lot of attention now, but you know what I mean? Keep pushing. They'll see that you working, and if you networking and shit, bro, you're gonna get the love. You're gonna get the respect for even putting in that work.
That's dope. Okay. Now I know last interview I asked you like, you know, about collabing. You know, what artists you want to collab with. I know you brought up like Savvy and stuff. Who now do you want to work with in the city or even outside of the city? Or any like dream collabs, moves, dream interviews, even like what are some things, goals you want to
Honestly, as far as interviews, bro, I'm not really too much like an interview guy. Like I know I probably wouldn't take as much as interviews as far as if I start going up, but like and then like working with the people in the city here. I mean, not a lot of people, you know, lately haven't caught my attention. I've been working with the dudes I've been working with, Stain and Plugs.
Yeah.
You know, shout out to them. And then, but probably the closest person to here that I'd probably want to work with, you know, it'd probably be that Chinatown dude.
That's crazy because we have a studio session on Monday.
Yeah, as that dude, he's just a little different, you know, and it's just. He's a dope. He has like that West Coast, like a little West Coast sound to it. And I don't know. I just shout out to him doing his thing and shit. But that's someone maybe I probably wouldn't mind working with for sure. And then like out of state, shit, bro, I got a few. I ain't even gonna lie with you. Like the EBK Young Jock. If we end up getting that show next year, I'm definitely getting the feature and stuff like that. And like Acito, I was wanting to get a feature from him, and then tomorrow I'm actually gonna work with him. So just things like that, just keep thinking, you know, positive and shit like that. Just start turning into reality.
No, that's dope. You brought up Chinatown Running too, because like he's been doing millions of views and like been like kind of slept on in the city. You know, like he's got a lot of fans outside of Colorado and stuff, and people haven't even really been tuned in. And when I first heard about him, I was a little skeptical about the views and stuff, but then I really like did my research, and I'm like looking at his interviews with like other platforms out of state, and I'm like looking at the comments and likes. I'm like, nah, that should look real. Like,
yeah, bro.
And then I did the interview with him. I'm like, oh yeah, he's definitely got something going. So
yeah, he's getting you know, shout out to him doing his thing.
All right, man. Well, shit. Just a little check-in for the people, man. Make sure y'all go follow Lil I on everything, man. Let the people know where they can find you, all the good stuff.
Shout out Mile High Minute, you know what I'm saying? You can find me on Instagram, 303 Lil I. You know, Lil I on everything. Ivan Alvarado on like Facebook and shit like that. I'm on all platforms and shit. I got two tapes coming out, big features, you know. Everything's gonna be coming out soon, so stay tuned in.
Hell yeah.
So.
Hell yeah, man. Hey, real quick too, shout, you know, cop the
yes,
Mile
sir.
High to you. I appreciate it.
Go get yourself a tea, you know what I'm saying?
That's love, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, man. Make sure y'all go follow Lil I. Can I get a shout out from Mile High Minute too?
Yeah, shout out Mile High Minute. You know, we going crazy.
Hell yeah, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Comment down below who you want to see next in the Mile High Minute. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell button to stay notified when all latest news drops. Like I said, for the third time, make sure y'all go follow Lil I. All links be in the description of this video. Mile High Minute, #1 podcast in the universe. We out.